guys, welcome back to a new video. My name is Jacquelin Leon. If you do not know, and if you do know, hey, how you doing? I am back with a new video. I already said that, but I am back with a new video. And this video will be my high school experience and what I expect for my my senior year. I know I already made the freshman experience plus freshman advice or whatever, but I don't think it was good enough. It was really late at night. I couldn't think well. I was really tired, and yeah, so I'm just gonna, go over how my experience was for my freshman, sophomore, junior year, and I'm gonna let you guys know what I expect from my senior year. So if you guys want to keep on watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos, and we can get started. My freshman year, like I said, not a lot of things went on my freshman year because I don't know why. But if you guys have not seen my freshman plus freshman advice plus freshman experience, I will link it down below so you guys can check it out. Like I said in that video, I was kind of scared to go into high school because my brother had told me that I was going to get my ass whooped because of my attitude, but like I said, I haven't got my ass whooped, so where you at though? I'm just kidding. But yeah, so my brother did tell me that, and I haven't got my ass whooped. And then also my freshman year, I heard a lot of like your credits, like how you're gonna build up your credits, like how in California you have to have, I believe it's 220 credits in order to graduate. So by the end of the senior, if you do not have those 220 credits, you will not graduate. But you do, if you do take summer school, you also get credit for those classes you take. And either way, I don't know, because my freshman year, they told me that, one of my teachers told me that there's such thing as 4 credits if you get a D. So if you get an A, a B, or a C, it'll be 5 credits. And if you get a D, you'll get 4 credits. And if you get an F, you get no credits. But I don't know, because I've gotten a D before in my high school years, and I never seen a 4. But I don't know. But yeah, my freshman year, there was a lot of, you're going to hear, the first couple of weeks, you're going to hear a lot about how credits work, and, yeah, so basically, and then they will also mention KC. Well, not no more. You guys are lucky if you guys are incoming freshmen, or if you guys are incoming freshmen, incoming sophomores, or incoming juniors, you guys are lucky because you guys don't have to take the KC. And that's something you take your sophomore year. I'll talk about it for my sophomore year. But they also do, like, mention that. They also do mention that your freshman year, well, not no more, but my freshman year, they mentioned it a lot. And my freshman year, yeah, I was just getting kind of used to everything, like how everything was so different and stuff. But yeah, that was my freshman year. I got good grades my freshman year. I passed all of my classes my freshman year. But yeah. So my sophomore year, I don't know, it was more, my sophomore year, I got to the point where I was just so tired of school. I don't know why I wasn't feeling that year. That year was kind of boring. Probably the worst year in my high school years. Well, from my freshman, sophomore, and junior years. Like I said, well, my sophomore year was when we took the KC. And if you are not familiar with the KC it's a test that you have to take. Well, I don't know if it's all around California, but here where I live, you had to take the KC in order to graduate. You had to pass the KC in order to graduate. I believe it was 350. You had to score 350 or higher in order to graduate. And they're really pushing it, and they're like telling us like you guys need to pass the KC, blah 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 blah. So it's a math part and an English part. And So every sophomore takes a KC, and you have to pass. I believe it's 350. I'm not sure. You have to pass a 350 or higher in order to pass the KC. And if you do not pass it your sophomore year, you will take it again your junior year with the sophomores that are taking it that year. And if you do not pass it your junior year, you will we would have to take it our senior year along with the sophomores that are taking it that year too. So basically you have 3 tries, but it's better if you just score it once and just get it over with. I passed both my KCs my sophomore year, and then so I passed them, and I was really happy because it was something like they were like I almost felt pressured because every single day, math class and English class, we would walk in.
We're gonna give a packet so you guys can see what kind of problems there would be in the KC. Make sure to come after school.
And let me tell you, it wasn't mandatory, but if you failed, basically in high school, if you fail and there's tutoring or help that's provided for you, and you don't take that, if you let's say okay, for example, the KC, there was tutoring after school for the KC. Damn. There was tutoring after school for the KC, and they told us they would tell us every single day, because I believe it was every single day. Was it every single day? I don't know. But to me, it felt like I was kind of being forced to go because, well, back to what I was saying. If I didn't go to tutoring, if I didn't go to tutoring after school and I failed the KC and I went up to my teacher and talked to her about it, it would be my fault because I didn't go to tutoring. So that's basically how high school is. There's no excuses. There's no I didn't have time. There's no excuses. There's no excuses at all. If you failed, you failed. As I'm editing this video, I remember there's this one time, she's like a counselor lady or whatever, who called me up to her office so we can talk about my grades because I was going really poorly on my grades, and she told me to go to tutoring, and I told her I couldn't go to tutoring because I had to work. And let me tell you, I work to help out my parents. And she told me to quit my job and to go to tutoring and to not worry about working because my grades are more important. And some teachers will help you out. Some teachers will be just like whatever about it. But there was tutoring for the KC after school, and I remember during around that time it was cheer tryouts, and I did try out for cheer, and I had to go to tutoring. I had to go to tutoring. I don't know why I had to go. I don't know if it was really mandatory, but I remember I had to go. I had to go, and I had to miss my cheer, because for cheer you had to go 3 days, and then you learn a cheer, 2 cheers, a dance, and the fight song, and then you try out. So those 3 days where you're learning the dance and everything, I had to miss, I believe it was 2 of those days, but I was a cheerleader my freshman year, so I was kind of familiar with everything they were doing. I just didn't know the dance. And so I had to miss 2 of my cheer tryout days in order to go to KC practice. And I remember I was like, one day I was like, I'm going to skip it. I think I did skip it. I'm not sure. I don't know if I did skip it or there was other cheerleaders who were skipping it and they were getting in trouble for it. So yeah, it kind of felt like mandatory, but either way I did pass my KCs. And then my junior year, I find out that there's no longer KCs anymore. Why? Now, the incoming freshmen and sophomores will not have to take the KC anymore, so I was like, what the hell, I had to take the KC and stress over it, and then they're not going to take the KC, they're just going to be able to graduate like that, why? But either way, if whoever didn't pass it their sophomore year, the year I was a sophomore, they didn't have to retake it anymore. So like, that was a good thing too. But it was just like I passed it, and then like all of a sudden you guys don't want to do this anymore, like. But yeah, my junior year was so far the best year of my high school years. Um, but yeah, it was the hardest. So my junior year, I took honor classes, AP classes. AP classes is like college classes. So if you pass your AP classes, um, when you go to college, you don't have to retake that class anymore. So it's basically a class you'll take in college. How do I tell you? So basically, AP classes, English. I took AP English, AP History. Yeah. And if I passed both AP English, AP History, when I get to college and I take my generals, I won't have to take those classes anymore. So that class will already be out of my way, and I'll get credit for it in college. I guess, does that make sense? So for the first semester, I took both AP English and AP History. I'm stuck in between becoming a teacher or going to college. Beauty school. So I don't know what I really want to do yet. And at the time, I was so overwhelmed with all the homework from AP English, and then the homework from AP History. And let me tell you, during the summer, so the end of the year, my sophomore year, they tell you if you get accepted or not for AP classes. I got accepted, so they told us to go to a meeting. We go to the meeting, and then they're like the AP teachers talk and like, give more information about the AP classes, and then you get a book. So I got a book for English, and then I got a book for, what is it? Spanish? I mean, no, not Spanish. History. And they gave us homework for the summer. So we already had homework. And there was no excuse on turning it in or not, because there was Google Classroom. And if you do not know what Google Classroom is, basically a classroom in on Google, so online classes kind of. And there was due dates, and you had to turn it in on Google Classroom during the summer. And so the first day of school came, and I didn't finish reading the book I was reading. I had to read, and then for history, I didn't do my notes because I didn't understand what I was doing. And like I said, there's no excuses. I went up to the first day of school. I went up to the teacher, and I told him like I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't understand. And you know what he hit me back with? Well, you could have emailed me. So I was like, really? So like I said, there's no excuses. He told me I could have emailed him. I could have emailed him, but I didn't. And then for for English, I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I read a book and I'm not even really imagining the book in my mind. I'm just reading it because I'm reading it. I'm reading it and I'm thinking about something else. And I told my English teacher, like, I read the book, but I don't understand what's going on. You know what she told me? You could have spark notes it. So basically, there really isn't no excuses in high school. You get it done or you don't get it done. So there you go. And then my junior year, I was in leadership, so I was more involved. Well, I was in leadership freshman all my high school years, but my junior year, I was more involved in everything. I don't know if it was because I was in a leadership class, or because the activities directors changed, and she was, kind of encouraging us more to get involved in stuff. But my junior year was the hardest. It surely was the hardest, but it was the best for me. I enjoyed that year so much. so much stressing over homework and stuff, but I passed it. So, I mean, I didn't pass chemistry, but I'm retaking it again this year. So my sophomore, that was my junior year. My senior year, what I expect from my senior year is to hopefully pass my grades and everything in this time. Excuse me. I am kind of like, sorry. I am kind of scared because I don't know, like I'm scared that I will not pass a class or something and then I will not graduate, but then I kind of do think I will graduate. I mean, I'm sure I will graduate. I know I will graduate. But, yeah, I'm hoping that my senior year will be great. Like, I mean, like fun. And I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from my senior year. I think it'll just be another year. I just kind of already like I already been started like I'm already going to school, not to like school, but I go to school because we've been planning like leadership stuff, and we have meetings, and I'm kind of like as we're doing everything and we're planning everything, it's kind of like this is the last time I will be planning this. You know, like I will never get this day back. I will never get this idea back. And it's kind of like whenever somebody else brings something up and it's too late to to make it happen, she's like our activities director's like, well, we can do that next year, and I'm just like, but I won't be here next year, so you know what I mean. But yeah, but that's my video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys did not enjoy, do your thing, unsubscribe, unlike, whatever. Ooh, my bad. I'm going to start uploading maybe once or twice a week because school is really around the corner now. Like it's around the corner now, and just by going to school already, like I said, I've been going to school like to plan things out and stuff, and I am in leadership, so I am required to stay after school for like football games, volleyball games, what is it, like choir concerts, or whatever is going on after school. It's kind of mandatory for me to stay after school because I am ASB president and I do have to be an example or whatever. And she talked to me about it, and I think I'm gonna just be uploading once or twice a week, maybe in the weekends. I'm not sure because on the weekends I do work. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'm just letting you guys know I will start uploading it maybe once or twice a week now. So yeah, that's kind of a heads up so you guys don't see me uploading. I don't know what days yet. Maybe it'll be randomly. I don't know. But it's just kind of overwhelming now because I am like trying to do both things at once, and then like for example, yesterday I was supposed to film this yesterday. Today is Wednesday, so this video will go up today. But I was at school all day and I didn't have the time to, film. So I came home really late and I fell asleep because I was really tired. So yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know that. And thank you guys for subscribing. And if you guys got to the end of the video, thank you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye. And for everybody who's going to school, and if I don't upload until if I don't upload anymore until like school starts, good luck to everybody. Don't be scared, give it your all. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.